Good evening, my dear students. I am Mrs. Parvati, PGT Physics, Holy Hearts Education Academy, Raipur, Chhattisgarh. I am here today's topic. This episode's topic is parallel plate capacitor. The principle, construction, and working we are going to study now. It is very important question for board examination, and definitely one question will come in your examination, right? So, what is a capacitor? It is the arrangement to store maximum amount of charge, or we can call it as maximum amount of electrostatic energy without changing the size of the conductor. How to store maximum amount of charge? That arrangement we call it as capacitor. And in the last episode we have done the principle of parallel plate capacitor. To one charge plate we have taken, continuously charge we have connected here, positive charge here, accumulating. Another neutral conductor we brought nearer to this one. Then this side all negative charge is induced, polarized, and the other side positive charge. Here I have connected this to the earth. So this is the arrangement of parallel plate capacitor. In first region and in third region, the electric field and zero, only electric field exists between the two plates, and the value is sigma by epsilon naught. We have done in our Gauss law applications. Okay, so parallel plate capacitor is nothing but arrangement. Again we would like to discuss. Take a charged insulated metallic plate, conducting plate. This is the construction here. Principle I have already explained, but once again I would like to explain. Take an insulated charged conductor and bring another neutral conductor nearer to this. Here a negative charge is induced and here positive charge induced, and this second side of the neutral conductor connected to the earth. Then there exists only electric field between the two plates, and potential will reduce between the plates. If potential reduces, capacitance will increase because C is equal to Q by V. The denominator is decreasing, so the numerator will increase. That is, C is equal to Q by V. C will increase. We are reducing the potential between two plates so that we can store more amount of charge, that is more amount of electrostatic energy here. Clear? Okay. So this is the construction of parallel plate capacitor. This is the plate A connected to a charge, insulated plate A connected to a charge. Another plate brought nearer to this one, negative charge is induced, the second side is connected to the earth. Extra charge will go here, there. Okay. We know the formula for capacitance. What is C? C is equal to Q by V. Let us find out the potential between two plates. What is potential formula? V is equal to E into D, where D is the distance between two plates and V is the potential between two plates. What is the potential between two plates here? E into D. What is electric field between two plates? We have already done in our first lesson. E is equal to sigma by epsilon naught, since the medium between the two plates is air or vacuum. Okay. So V is equal to E into D. We got it. That is Q is equal to sigma A, and we know that V is equal to sigma by epsilon naught into D. The value of E is sigma by epsilon naught into D. We got it. We know that C is equal to Q by V. What is Q? Sigma A. And what is V? Sigma A upon sigma into D epsilon naught by epsilon naught here. Right? What is the value of V? Sigma D by epsilon naught. Sigma and sigma gets cancelled. Epsilon naught will go to the numerator. So we get the answer. How much answer? A epsilon naught by D. When the plates between two plates is medium between two plates is air or vacuum, then only this formula is applicable. Okay. Suppose if the medium between these two plates is filled with a dielectric medium having dielectric constant K, then the formula will be K epsilon naught A upon D. So on what factors the capacity of parallel plate capacitor depend? There are how many factors here, children? There are three factors. What are they? Capacitance is directly proportional to K. In place of air, if I take a dielectric medium, we can increase the capacitance of parallel plate capacitor. And area of the plate also more. So more charge can be accumulated on that one. So it is directly proportional to area, and it is inversely proportional to the distance between two plates. If the distance between two plates is less, we can accumulate more amount of charge here. More energy can be stored, electrostatic energy. It's clear? So, on what factors it depends? Number 1, directly proportional to area. Number 2, directly proportional to the medium in which between the two plates are filled. The electric medium having high dielectric constant. Number 3 is inversely proportional to the distance between the three plates here. So, in this way, the parallel plate capacitor expression we will find out, and these are the symbol, as already told you. This is a symbol of capacitance, two parallel lines, and if you put a cross arrow like that here, it means that it is a variable capacitor. Okay, so now onwards, whenever I say capacitor, understood, you have to draw the two parallel lines. Got it? See you children. Bye bye.